The history of air combat is filled with romance. We picture daring pilots in powerful machines. They dance high above the clouds, a ballet of speed and fire. For decades, the ace pilot was a hero. Their skill was measured by their daring moves, their quick reflexes. They flew by the seat of their pants, pushing their aircraft to the very limits of what was possible. The roar of jet engines and the intricate patterns of dogfights captured our imagination. But the skies, like the cosmos itself, are always changing. A new kind of aerial warrior has quietly taken center stage. This warrior values something different, something more subtle. It prizes the ability to be unseen, unheard, undetected. The rules of engagement have been rewritten and invisibility is the new king. To understand this cosmic shift in air power, let's first define our key players. Consider maneuverability. Picture a champion gymnast or perhaps a hummingbird. It's the sheer ability of an aircraft to change its state of motion. This means rapid acceleration, tight turns, swift climbs, and quick rolls. It's about having the raw power and aerodynamic grace to twist and turn through the three-dimensional battlefield of the sky. This is the classic image of a fighter jet, a powerful machine designed for agility and speed. Now, let's turn our gaze to stealth. Stealth, or what engineers call low observability, is an entirely different concept. It isn't about outflying your opponent in a direct contest of speed and agility. Instead, it's about not letting your opponent know you are there in the first place. It's the art and science of making an aircraft as close to invisible as possible to the enemy's detection systems. This quest for invisibility isn't achieved through some magical cloaking device from science fiction. It's the result of brilliant and painstaking engineering. In the vast, empty theater of the sky, information is life, and the most critical piece of information is the enemy's location. Seeing your adversary before they see you provides an almost insurmountable advantage. Stealth aircraft are designed from the ground up to achieve this first look. They strive to be the unseen observers, the silent hunters who can stalk their prey with impunity. This ability to detect and target an enemy without being detected in return is the very essence of their power. Imagine a scenario. Two groups of fighters are approaching each other over hundreds of miles of open ocean or contested land. The non-stealthy aircraft, for all their power and agility, are broadcasting their presence to enemy radar systems. The stealth fighters, however, glide through the ether like ghosts. They pick up the electronic emissions of their opponents, track them, and prepare to engage, all while remaining shadows. This first look, first shot, first kill capability means the battle can be won before the less stealthy aircraft even realizes it has begun. Today's advanced air-to-air missiles can travel at incredible speeds over vast distances, often exceeding 100 miles. A stealthy fighter can launch its missiles from a position of complete surprise. It can fire and then turn away, never entering the visual range of its target. Today's battlefields are no longer just physical locations, they are complex, interconnected webs of information. Think of it as a digital storm, a maelstrom of data flowing between sensors, command centers, and weapon systems. Satellites, ground-based radars, airborne warning and control systems aircraft, and even individual soldiers contribute to a shared picture of the conflict. In this environment, visibility is a profound liability. Every piece of information about your location can be used against you by a multitude of threats. A conventional, non-stealthy aircraft moving through this dense network is like a flare in the night sky. Its radar signature, its heat emissions, its electronic communications. All these can be detected, tracked, and correlated by numerous enemy systems. Its position, speed, and heading can be instantly shared across the enemy's network, allowing for coordinated attacks from multiple directions. This makes it incredibly vulnerable, not just to other fighters, but to surface-to-air missiles and electronic warfare systems. Stealth aircraft, however, are designed to navigate this digital storm like phantoms. Their drastically reduced signatures make them exceedingly difficult for enemy sensor networks to detect, let alone track with any precision. This lack of reliable information creates confusion and uncertainty within the enemy's command and control structure. A stealth aircraft can penetrate deep into heavily defended airspace, gather vital intelligence, or deliver precision strikes on critical targets. Stealth offers a cloak in the digital wilderness, allowing it to operate where others cannot. Nations across the globe have poured immense resources into creating formidable air defense systems. These are not just isolated missile batteries, they are sophisticated, multi-layered integrated air defense systems, or IADS. Imagine a fortress, not of stone, but of overlapping radar coverage, long-range and short-range surface-to-air missiles, anti-aircraft artillery, and powerful electronic jamming capabilities. These systems are designed to make the airspace above a country a no-go zone for enemy aircraft. For conventional non-stealthy aircraft, attempting to operate within the engagement envelopes of these advanced IADs is an extraordinarily perilous undertaking. They are detected far out, tracked continuously, and engaged by multiple weapon systems. Stealth technology offers a critical advantage, a way to pick the lock of these aerial fortresses. By dramatically reducing the distance at which an aircraft can be reliably detected and tracked by enemy radars, stealth aircraft can find and exploit weaknesses and gaps in the IADS coverage. They can fly closer to their targets, sometimes even passing directly over enemy sensors without triggering a full alert. This allows them to deliver their weapons with greater accuracy and a much higher degree of surprise. Stealth proved its worth by turning seemingly impenetrable shields into vulnerable targets. With all this emphasis on invisibility, one might wonder, has maneuverability become completely irrelevant? Is the era of the agile dogfighter truly over? The answer, like many things in the complex universe of military strategy, is not a simple yes or no. While stealth undeniably provides the dominant strategic advantage, there are still scenarios, however less frequent, where the ability to rapidly change direction and speed can make a critical difference. Imagine a situation where, despite its stealthy design, an aircraft is detected. Perhaps it's due to a momentary lapse in tactics, a new counter-stealth technology, or simply being in the wrong place at the wrong time, leading to a close-range engagement, what pilots call the merge. In such a chaotic, visual-range fight, the classic attributes of maneuverability, a high thrust-to-weight ratio, superior turn rate, and energy retention, can suddenly become vital for survival. The ability to evade an enemy's missile or guns or to gain a positional advantage for a shot still holds value. It's important to note that even the most advanced stealth fighters, like the F-22 Raptor and the F-35 Lightning II, are also designed to be highly maneuverable. Aerospace engineers understand that while stealth is the primary layer of defense and offense, agility provides an essential backup. The F-22, for instance, combines exceptional stealth with thrust-vectoring engine nozzles, giving it incredible agility. This doesn't mean it seeks out dogfights, but it is well equipped to handle them if necessary. The goal is to win the fight unseen, making maneuverability a fallback rather than a primary tool. As we gaze towards the horizon of air combat technology, the trajectory is unmistakably clear. The power to control information, the profound advantage of seeing without being seen, has become the defining characteristic of air superiority. Stealth technology is not just a feature, it is the very foundation upon which this new paradigm of aerial warfare is built. It represents a quantum leap, much like the transition from propeller aircraft to jets, fundamentally altering how nations project air power. Independent analyses consistently underscore the transformative impact of stealth. In countless simulations and war games, stealth-equipped forces demonstrate overwhelming advantages. When pitted against numerically superior non-stealthy adversaries, stealth aircraft achieve dramatically better exchange ratios. The relentless march of science and engineering promises even more sophisticated stealth capabilities in the future. Researchers are exploring multispectral stealth, aiming for invisibility not just against radar but across a wider range of the electromagnetic spectrum. The dominant force, the invisible hand shaping the future of air warfare for the foreseeable decades, is the silent, pervasive, and ever-evolving power of stealth. The sky of tomorrow will belong not to the most acrobatic performer, but to the unseen master of the hunt.